everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel, and it's time for a chatty get ready with me. And just to let you guys know, I am filming this on Thursday and you're seeing it on Friday. So for you, this was this was yesterday. So for me, it's now. Okay. I'm in a pretty good mood. My sister-in-law sent me something really funny and I watched it just before this, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, here we are. Coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing fine being self-isolated because I've self-isolated myself for quite a while now. Today, my husband has been, his business has been closed since Tuesday. It is just Thursday. He's driving me crazy. Yeah. So if you hear anything, my husband's in his cleaning mood, his declutter mood. And so let's just get started. I've gone ahead and done my skincare and put my primer on. My hair is dirty. This is 4-day hair. I will wash it today, but this is why I don't wash my hair that often, because, you know, it doesn't look bad. I didn't put any dry shampoo in it. Imagine if I had, this might even look a little better, but yeah, this is 4-day dirty hair. So, there we go. Okay, let's get started. I think I'm all right. I pull my, it's so dirty that it'll stay where I plaster it right now. It is supposed to be in the 70s today, and I'm using my foundation straight from the bottle. It might be a little dark, but like I said, where am I going? I'm just on camera. Oh, speaking of that, since I have my husband home and I was getting ready to film, my husband is a photographer. I am not. He is. So, some of you had mentioned, well, a few, not all of you, but there's been a couple people who have mentioned my videos look a little dark. And I said, I don't have any natural light where I'm at. There is no natural light. There's not a window. So I don't get the natural light coming in. There's a window way down that way, but I am not near that window. Not enough to get natural light. So my husband tinkered with my camera, changed some settings, did some things. So tell me if this looks better. I'll be able to tell when I edit it. Right now I can't tell, but hopefully it looks better. He did some stuff in my camera, so I'm hoping it's better. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's talk about my husband again. Some of you I have talked to personally because a few of you have become friends. So we email, we text, we chat on social media. Some of you know, a few of you, not a lot of you. Anyway, I'm rambling. 2 people at my husband's work, in my husband's area, in the same department but not doing the same job as my husband. 2 guys in that department tested for the coronavirus. So that's why they shut down. They are only shut down until Monday, but my husband is off until Wednesday because of the way the schedules work. But 2 guys tested. The first test came back today and it was negative. Thank goodness. Still waiting for the other. If the other test comes back positive, I'm afraid they'll be shut down. But if it comes back negative, they'll probably be back to work, but with more measures in place for everybody to stay healthy and safe. So, yeah. North Carolina is not on a complete lockdown. We are on a partial lockdown. So, some things are closed, but like manufacturing companies, big business like that, is not closed. Of course, movie theaters, restaurants, bars, any kind of an event that'll bring in a lot of people, the touristy things are closed except for hiking trails. Now, I talked with one of you about this. It's going around that people from New York have been flocking, I don't know if they still are, but have been flocking down here to ride out this pandemic. So they're going to the stores. All of our Airbnbs are full. All the Airbnbs are full, and they are flocking to the stores, buying up supplies, and they're out on the hiking trails and things that really can't be closed. They are talking about closing the parkway. That will keep them off a lot of hiking trails. There is so much to do here in Western North Carolina outdoors that it would be hard to shut it down. Just like it's hard to shut down the beach. You can shut down the parking lot, but you can't really shut down the beach. That kind of... So, that's what's going on here. And I wish these people would have just done what they were supposed to and just stay in their homes. But no, let's ride it. You know, I hear a lot of them are going to Florida. Let's ride it out in Florida. Let's go to North Carolina. Yeah. So, that's what's going on. But I have not been out of the house. I've not gone anywhere. I've been outside. And it's going to be in the 80s. Be in the 80s tomorrow. Today as you're watching. It's supposed to be in the 80s this weekend. And you know I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be enjoying that sunshine. I may even try to lay out in the sun a little bit. Make me feel better. I got no tan last year, as you remember. I don't condone tanning. I don't. I self-tan. But I mean, when I say tan, I just want to lay out for a little while in the sun. Get a little sun. Because it makes me feel good. I don't like work hard and get a real tan. I don't do that. But last year I didn't get to do anything. I rarely was even outside. I, at one point, started working on my backyard and went to the store and got plants and fixed up a nice little sitting area in my backyard, and boom, I got hit again. I think it was the hematoma. Can't remember what hit me at that point, and I never used my backyard. Never. After I put flowers back there, and then they were just on their own. So, yeah. So maybe this year, I'm hoping. I just want to go down in the backyard. I've got a chaise lounge. I just want to lay out with a book, get a little bit of sun, but put it in the shade, read my book. I think that's on my agenda tomorrow. All right. Let's see, what next? So, how are you guys coping with all of this that's going on? I meant to use this. I keep forgetting to use it. I've already done under my eyes, so I can't use that. I pulled it to use it, and I've yet to have used it. All right. So, how are you guys coping? I know some areas are not as affected as others. Here in North Carolina, we had our first 2 deaths yesterday from it. Here in the county I live in, we have 8 cases. Last I heard, but that was the day before yesterday. That could be changed. I have not watched my local news. I have watched CNN. I have watched, tried to watch the briefing every day. Been kind of, just to know what's going on. I've been watching that, but other than that, I'm not watching anything. And in fact, there's not a TV on in this house right now. My son is working on a video, and my husband is like a cleaning freak. Just let him go at it. I have a room he can work on next. It's a bonus room that is just right now a catch-all. You know, do you guys have a room like that where I don't know where to put this. Let's just put it back there and shut the door. I got one of those. So, if he has to stay out much longer, I'm shipping him out there. Let him make executive decisions and say, just go for it. Whatever you think you need to do. Just, you be your way, I'll be mine. I think that's going to be what's best. right now. So, alright, let's do my brows. So I have not gone anywhere in going on a couple weeks now? I've lost track. I don't even know what. The last place I went, I don't even remember. Must have been the store. I don't know. But I haven't been out in a while. I was supposed to have 2 doctor's appointments next week. I was going to see my new GP, and they called today and canceled that appointment. The new doctor is not taking any new patients right now. She is only seeing sick patients, no well patients. So I rescheduled that for the end of May. So, and I went in online and ordered all my medications, so I have plenty of medications because my prescriptions run out in April, and I have to have a doctor for new scripts. So I got everything ordered, and so I think I'm set and I will be okay until the end of May, I think, because I get a 90-day supply, and I still have my medications. I just went ahead and ordered like backups of what I could. So I think I'm set with meds. Then my oncologist, they called me yesterday, and what Dr. Tarawaki's going to do is, on my appointment time on Friday, she's going to call me, and we're just going to talk. And that's basically all we do anyway when I go, is she just asks me how I'm doing. We discuss, you know, my side effects, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So that's all. We can do that over the phone, and I was happy about that. So I'm going to have a phone appointment. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I do really want to see a new GP though, because I worry about my meds. I have meds I can't miss, you know? So yeah, and if push comes to shove, I believe Dr. Tarawaki could easily prescribe me my medications, and I believe she would. She has talked to me about that already once. So I believe she could prescribe some medications if need be. Since I am seeing her on a regular basis. So I'm not stressing over it, but I do need to see a doctor. Get a new GP. I wish I could have gotten in to see this doctor before all this happened, but I couldn't. I couldn't get an appointment until the 31st. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my bronzer on. So I have been trying to do things to lighten my mood, and I have good days and bad days. Today's a good day. Some days it gets to me a little bit. I feel much better when it's pretty outside. So that's helping a lot, that it's pretty. I have cleaned everything but our bedroom, and I keep putting it off, and it needs it more than any other room in the house. The rest of my house is clean. Definitely when my husband's done that studio will be spotless. And yeah, I'm going to use my Razzle Dazzle, what is this? Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette. I used this some the other day. I don't care for the scent of this one. Speaking of scent, I smell incense. That's my husband, and I hear his bass. He's quit cleaning. He's playing the bass now. So if you hear a bass guitar, that's him. So maybe the cleaning's over. Maybe. Deep breath. He was driving me crazy just before I started filming. Oh my word. He was just everywhere. And where's this? Where's that? Where? Where can I put this? Where can I put that? I'm like, I'm not in the same headspace you are right now. So go away. All right. He has been, I know he's stir crazy, because he's used to being at work and doing things and keeping busy, keeping occupied. at work on Tuesday was the last day they worked. He has 2 assistants that work under him, and in their area where their little offices, where his office is, and where they have a little area with like a desk and shelves, and they got their own little area. Anyway, my husband had been somewhere in the plant, and when he come back to their area, here's with these 2 guys listening to We Are the World. So my husband said he had to turn around and walk off because he found that a little funny. And then a little later he came by, and they're both in there working, and he hears this woman speaking Spanish and realizes they're learning Spanish. Because the woman would speak, and then they would speak. And then he said he just burst out laughing. And the guy said, "Why, have you never wanted to learn another language?" So it was just, he says that just what got him through the day, and not worrying about, you know, these guys, because unfortunately these 2 guys, well, the one, thank goodness, is not positive, but the other one we don't know yet. They're friends of my husband. I mean, they work in the same area. They don't work side by side, but they are in the same, under the same department. And yeah, so he's a little worried about that. He doesn't want to bring it home to me because I am really worried about catching it. I hear so many stories. Every time I get a cold, I'm going to change brushes. Every time I get a cold, it seems to go straight to my chest anyway. And I have allergies right now. That's what's going on with me. But yeah, every time I get a cold, it goes straight to my chest. And I just know that that's not going to be good. Plus, my immune system is not as good as it was since I had radiation and everything. Went through all this cancer and this medication I'm on, and just in general, I've been told by my doctors to be careful. So, yeah, that's a little worrisome, a little bit. Now, I've never really played with this palette and tried to do a complete look. And looking at it, I don't know if I can. I wonder how that is awful deep, isn't it? It's got glitter in it. This palette has 2 matte shades. This one, which I just used, and then that bright purple. Okay, I'm going to go with this dark one. Bad to the Berry. It is, oh, I'll swatch it for you. I don't know if you can see. It has glitter in it, which I don't know how it's going to look on my eye, but we shall see. I'm going to put it on my outer B. That is, I don't know about that. I'm not going anywhere, but I gotta think about this. Also, I'm going to talk to you guys about, I have become such good friends with a lot of you that I would love to see you guys become friendly with each other. And I'm going to call out a few people that I would like to see you guys maybe become friendly. Lisa, Gloria, Linda, Audra, Cheryl, and Kathleen. And I'm sure I'm missing some people. Karen. There's quite a few of you. I'd like to see y'all talk down in the comments and just kind of get to know each other. Guys, Cheryl is in Canada, and she has a lot of health issues, and so guys, she's been stuck at home way before this, and she can't get this. She's battled breast cancer. She can't have chemo because she had a heart attack. So guys, let's reach out and let's all keep tabs on each other. And yeah, because I have friends outside of this house. I do. I have a lot of friends. I don't see them at all. Socially, rarely. I see a few now and then, But I don't have connections as if I had worked in an office somewhere and knew a bishop. I don't have that. You guys are my connection to the outside world, truthfully. And so, yeah. And I'm having a hot flash. Here it comes. I got my fan on already. I don't think I like that Bad to the Berry for my crease. It scares me. It scares me. I don't want that purple either. Shoot. I'm going to go in with Buried, B-E-R-R-I-D, Buried Treasure. It's a shimmer, but I'm going to try that in my crease. Normally I use mattes in my crease. Let's try this. A little shimmer. See how this works. So yeah, guys, maybe I'd like to see you guys become friends. My views are, I average 30, 40 views a video. I don't know if people aren't happy with my content or if they're not interested, or, and you know what, I guess that's okay, because when I'm making these videos, I am thinking about the ones who I do know are watching. And I know some of you are watching and don't comment, and that's okay. Santina, I know you're watching, you don't comment. Lauren doesn't, she rarely comments. But I know you guys are watching, so. It's trash truck. I thought, what in the world is going on? Just in the comments, say hi. If you want to get to know your neighbor. It's trash. Sorry, guys. That's not too bad, huh? It's not my favorite, but it's not too bad. I am finding out this Razzle Dazzle is not a favorite palette to use on its own. It would be alright to use in combo with something else, but as its own thing, I don't really think I'm interested in it. Can you make any more noise out there? Come on. I should be grateful they're picking up the trash. I don't know if this is going to work if I'm going to use my finger. Oh no, it works. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like that. Like I said, not my favorite look. It's an okay look. Oh, I played yesterday in makeup, and I'm glad I didn't film it. I used my Divine palette. I looked like Divine when I was done. I looked like a drag queen. I'm like, and my husband says, "Oh, honey, your makeup looks good." I'm like, I know it doesn't. So I know you're just being nice. So every time you say that, are you just being nice? Okay, I don't want to do that. I'm going to take this dark glitter shade. It's actually a very pretty shade, but I want to take that and line under my eyes with it. It's going to give me a smoky look. Yep. Let's work it a little more. I've said I'm hoping to play with more makeup while, but I'm always home. This is just not now. So, but I need to play with makeup more, and just use it and come up with some great ideas. Trying to come up with ideas to get new subscribers, but I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, I do worry about it because I'm talking about it, but I'm trying not to worry about it. Because what really matters is you guys. Like I said, I think of you guys when I'm filming. The ones of you I know, I think, okay, Cheryl's watching, you know? Kathleen's watching. I know she's watching, you know? That's what I think. So. That black's a little something in it, but that's okay. I got my Mickey Mouse t-shirt on today. My mother-in-law actually got me this. She has one and I have one. We have matching Mickey Mouse shirts. I bet a lot of you can't say that you and your mother-in-law have matching Mickey Mouse t-shirts. Like I said before, we're a big Disney family. Oh, I don't think have I told you about my niece lately. I need to contact her. I need to see what's going on. You know, she works at Disney World. But she got a job with Frontier Airlines right before all this happened as a flight attendant. And she was going through training. And I haven't talked to her since. I need to text her maybe in a little bit and see what's going on. She's trying to keep her Disney job till November. She graduates in November and gets a second bachelor's degree. This one will be in accounting. And she's doing it through Disney. So she's got to stay with Disney till November. And that's easy to do and work another full-time job because you can, as long as you work one shift a month, you're pretty much set. And she's a part-time at Disney. So, yeah. I think she can do it, but I don't know what's going on with the airline job. So, but yeah, our connection, our Disney connection is gone. It has been nice being able to go to Disney and not have to pay for the tickets to get into the park. But to do that, you have to, oops, sorry. To do that, you have to, she has to go with you, and she only has 3 passes. So you have to go with her, and she sets up the fast passes and all that. She has to do that. But that's been fine with us. So for the last, I don't know how long she's been at Disney, 7 years, I think. We haven't had to pay for tickets to the parks, which has been nice. But now that's going to be over with. I have no desire to run down to Disney when it opens back up, because I right now don't feel I'm physically well enough for Disney. I know I could get a wheelchair, but I had to get a wheelchair once at Disney. I had a fainting spell at Epcot. I told you guys about it, and my husband had to push me around Epcot most of the day in a wheelchair. I didn't like that. So I don't like being pushed around in a wheelchair. I don't like it at all. I know when we did the Galaxy Con, we had already bought, you know, the tickets and everything to take my son last year to meet all the celebrities and everything. We had 4-day tickets. We had VIP tickets. So we had 4-day tickets, and we had, you know, plans to meet, you know, get photos taken and all this stuff. I ended up just doing 1 day of the 4 days, and my husband pushed me around all day that day. And that convention center in Raleigh, North Carolina is horrible when it comes to elevators. They have one elevator that goes between the first 2 floors. Then you have to get off at the second floor, take another elevator to go down to another level. And it was just a mess. And to get the elevators, because not only did you have people who needed them, you had people with strollers, and you had people with costumes who couldn't maneuver the stairs. So the elevators were in high demand. And just the crowds, and that's why I don't want my husband to have to push me around Disney World. So I don't know when we will go back to Disney. It may be a few years. I don't know. When I feel like I'm well enough to walk around Disney, I'll do that. But I'm not hurting any. I have had a good run with Disney. I've been going to Disney since it opened. We used to average every 2 years. We were every 2 years. And as my son, he jokes, he said, we were supposed to go to Disney, but you had to get cancer. I said, yeah, that was our year. That was our Disney year, but things happen. You know what? I'm liking this. I'm liking how this is looking. So I'm going to line my lips in my Huda Beauty lip liner in Icon, and I'm going to color them all the way in. So there we go. Very pretty. I like that shade. And I'm going to put some lip gloss over it. Some Colourpop. Very nice. I like that. So there we go. That's today's look. It's went by quick. I was a little chatty Cathy today, wasn't I? That's okay. That's alright. So guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Questions or comments, leave them down below. 1, I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. And 2, any ideas for my channel. And 3, how are y'all doing? I want to know. I want to know how everybody's doing. So please do that, and I will see you guys next time.